David thought $50,000 would fix everything. When he got the promotion email, he stared at the number for a full minute. $50,000. That was adult money. That was I made it money. 6 months later, he's sitting in a Target parking lot, moving $23 from savings to checking so his card doesn't decline at checkout. What changed? Nothing. And that's the problem. Today, we're breaking down why $50K isn't freedom, it's a financial pressure zone, and how to get out before it traps you for a decade. Part 1. The salary illusion. Here's the first lie. $50,000 does not mean $50,000. Divided by 12 and you think you're making $4,166 a month, you're not. After federal tax, FICA, maybe state tax, maybe health premiums, you're looking at something closer to $3,200 to $3,400. Before rent, before food, before life. That $800 difference, that's the silent gap between I'm doing fine and why am I stressed? Most people plan their lifestyle off the gross number, but you live off net income, and that gap is where financial problems begin. Part 2. The upgrade trap. When income jumps, lifestyle follows immediately. David didn't go crazy, he didn't buy a boat, he just upgraded to a nicer apartment plus $200, traded in the old car for a payment plus $380, got better groceries plus $75, added subscriptions he could finally afford plus $40, started eating out more plus $120, individually reasonable. Combined, over $800 more per month. His raise added about $450 per month after taxes. His lifestyle increased almost double that. This is how you earn more and feel poorer. Not because you're irresponsible, because upgrades feel small in isolation. Part 3. The middle class squeeze. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. If you earn very little, you qualify for assistance. If you earn a lot, you build assets. At $50K, you qualify for neither. You make too much for help, too little to build serious margin. You qualify for loans, you qualify for financing, you qualify for credit cards with high limits, but qualifying isn't the same as affording. Banks measure whether you can survive the payment. They don't measure whether you can breathe. Part 4. Why emergencies hit harder here. At $50K, you can handle a $300 issue, maybe even $600. But 3 small emergencies in a row? That's when the credit card comes out. And here's the dangerous part. You feel responsible. You feel middle class. You assume you'll catch up next month. But next month has a deductible, a renewal increase, a surprise repair, a medical copay, a random life expense. The debt doesn't come from luxury, it comes from gaps, and middle income earners live in constant small gaps. Part 5. Inflation changed the game. The number stayed the same, the buying power didn't. Decades ago, $50K meant comfortable housing ratio, manageable college cost, affordable vehicles. Today, housing eats 35 to 45% of take-home pay in many cities. Cars cost what entry-level luxury cars used to. Healthcare keeps climbing. The number looks solid. The math underneath it isn't. You're not bad with money. The baseline moved. Part 6. The escape plan. Here's the shift most people never make. Stop living like you make $50K. Live like you make $40K. I know that sounds backwards, but here's what that does. It creates margin, and margin equals control. Try this structure instead. 20 to 25% automatically invested or saved before you touch it. Fixed costs capped aggressively. No car payment if humanly possible. One housing decision that feels below your income. It won't impress anyone. It might feel like you're falling behind. But in 3 years, no credit card balance, emergency fund built, investments compounding, options expanding. Part 7. The real definition of wealth. Wealth isn't driving what you qualify for. Wealth is being able to say no. No to a job you hate. No to moving somewhere expensive. No to panic when life happens. At 50K, you're standing at a fork in the road. One path, upgrade immediately, look successful, feel stressed. The other path, delay upgrades, build assets, look average, feel calm. The difference shows up 5 years later. 50K isn't poor, it isn't rich, it's a pivot point. It's the income level where you decide whether raises go towards lifestyle or towards freedom. The system will happily approve you for payments. It will never approve you for peace. That part is on you. And once you understand the math, you stop chasing the lifestyle and start chasing control.